So we're back with part 2 of the Master Grade L Strike Gundam. And for part 2, we are going to be covering all the cool accessories that you get with the L Strike Gundam. And to get started, you are going to be getting a little figure of Kara Yamato, unpainted, which you're going to have to paint yourself. And it's going to be a pain in the ass to get this little guy painted the way you guys want him. So I just decided to leave him on the tree. And you are going to get a nice looking beam rifle, like all the standard Gundam Seed beam rifles. The only articulation this beam rifle is going to have is the handle is on a peg, so it's going to let it move side to side. And you can also mount it onto the Strike Gundam. And since the Strike Gundam is one of the older Master Grade kits, it did not come with a peg molded into the hand right here, unlike the newer Master Grades, like the Strike Freedom. And for example, if you do decide to have the beam rifle onto the hand, it is going to look real snugly on the hand, but once you move it around, it tends to move out of place like that, which is already a strike on the L Strike Gundam. You're also going to get 2 pairs of armor schneiders on each side of the side skirt, like I said in part 1. All you gotta do is just open up the side skirts, and you will reveal 2 armor schneiders on each side. Take one out and then close them back up, simple as that. And to open up the armor schneider, all you gotta do is bring this gray part out like this, and there you have it, the armor schneider. And it actually fits more snugly on the hand than the beam rifle, as you can see. Has nothing bad with the armor schneider with it falling off the hand. And to put it back onto the side skirt, all you gotta do is close it back up like this, and then have it facing this direction. Open up the side skirt, put it back in, and close it back up. Simple as that. And you're also gonna get a cool looking shield, which is molded in red, yellow, and white for the Strike Gundam. And you're also going to get a handle, which you could peg into any of these 3 slots right here. Well, I would recommend you guys pegging it into the middle one like this. And to mount it onto the Strike Gundam, all you gotta do is bring this part down, bring the peg in, and all you gotta do is attach this peg right here onto the back of the elbow of the Strike Gundam. So first you gotta do is put on the handle onto the hand, and then peg in the shield onto the back of the arm of the Strike Gundam. And there you have it, a nice looking shield on the Strike Gundam. And the cool thing about it is that you can bring the shield forward, and it covers the whole hand for the Strike Gundam, which looks really nice. And you're obviously going to get the L Strike pack, which looks really nice. And the thrusters are on ball joints, so it lets you move them down and up and out like that, which I like having them out like this. The bottom part is unhinged, so it lets you move it up and down. The wings are on hinges as well, so you have to bring them out like that on each side. And you're also going to get 2 beam handles right here on each side, and 2 pink clear beam sabers. And you can also mount them off, simple as that. And to peg it onto the Strike Gundam, all you gotta do is peg this part into the back of the backpack of the Strike Gundam. Simple as that. And there you have it. Finally, the L Strike Gundam completed. and it looks really sharp with back weight issues as well. As you can see, if I just push a little bit back, it tends to fall back, which all the master grades with giant backpacks always do that. And for the beam saber, all you gotta do is peg the beam saber onto the beam handle, and there you have it, a beam saber. You can mount it onto the hand of the little strike Gundam. It's gonna look really nice. As you can see, it is a nice kit. It looks really nice. How the colors are on the L Strike Gundam on the strike pack. It tends to look nice, and you're also gonna get one last accessory, which is gonna be the action base. And it is highly detailed, as you can see the ridges on the launching platform right here. Right there. Get add some Gundam marker onto it. And you are also able to mount on the L Strike Gundam in two different type of ways. The first one is like in the series, he would be standing on these two platforms, and the back parts will lock into the feet like that, and then he would just the launching platform would just move forward, and he'll fly away like that onto space to kick Athrun's ass in the. And you're also gonna get this nice looking power cord, which you can mount onto the back of the skirt of the L Strike. And the last feature is you could bring this part up, bring this part down, and you could put on any of these levels. I like to keep it on the first one, which is the highest one, as you can see right there. And to mount on the L Strike and onto the action base, you're gonna put this part under the crotch area of the L Strike, as you can see right there. You gotta do is put it down, but you're actually gonna have to put force on to bring this guy onto the action base, like that. And to put on the power cord onto the back of the skirt, all you're gonna do is just plug this part in and bring these black parts down so it could be connected to the L Strike. And there you have it, the L Strike Gundam on the action base, which is gonna look really nice on the action base. And that covers it for part 2 of the L Strike Gundam and for the review. So if you are a Gundam Siege fan, I would highly recommend you guys starting off with this guy as the first master grade you guys get from Gundam Siege instead of the L Strike. Sorry about that. Instead of the Strike Freedom or the Destiny, because it is a fun kit to build, and you guys are gonna have lots of fun having it in your collection. And he also does come in different type of variations, like the Strike Rouge, which is just a different type of color scheme, and like a pinkish, reddish, black color. And everything's the same on that kit. You're also gonna get the launching strike sword strike pack for the Strike Gundam, which is I think $20 extra, like $60 instead, and this guy is $40. So this guy will be cheaper instead of getting the other one, but the other one's really nice. So if you have the money, go for the launcher sword pack. And let me know what you guys think about this kit, how it came out and how it turned out to be, and with the only default it had was just that it didn't have a peg onto the hand, which it couldn't hold all its weapons snugly as it could. And stay tuned for part 3 of the review, where I'm going to be showing him off fully painted with all the decals added onto him by me. So you guys can check that out and let me know what you guys think about how I paint my model kits. So stay tuned for part 3, and I'll see you guys at part 3 of the Aile Strike Gundam.